Welcome to my honest opinion.
Roast.
You can fuck the rest because I ain't got time for it. Welcome to another episode of My Honest Opinion. You're listening to the voice of the comedian Semi Cedar. Now, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's watched the show My Honest Opinion, and gave it a like or told your friends about it. You know what I'm saying? And you continue to show interest in the show, subscribe to the channel off the back of the show. Thank you. And I mean that, man. You get what I'm saying? Because without you lot, can't do nothing, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, and there ain't a lot of y'all, but we're slowly getting there. We're building up, man. You know what I mean? We're on the road to 300 subscribers, so I'm happy, man. Yeah, I remember when I was on 50 the other day. Do you know what I mean? 49. Dead, super dead. Now I'm on the road to 300. I can't complain. It's not like I'm on there every day, every week. You know what I mean? And putting up content because I'm not. I need to do more of it. But for the content that I have put up and that I've put out, people are showing a little bit of interest, and God bless you all. You get me? For real, man. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, if people ain't showing interest, can't really do it, innit? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, man, thanks for that. And if you're not subscribed and you're new, yeah, please subscribe to the channel. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously I've got more of these shows that I need to edit that I haven't put out yet. They're done, but I just need to edit them. Do you know what I mean? I haven't put them out yet. So there's more, as they say, in the pipeline, as they say. So yeah, man, look out for them shows, But I just want to big up the boys, Liverpool, on the win. I think it was yesterday, innit? Yeah, Manchester City. I knew we'd win. As well. Do you know what I mean? But it's going to take good words of encouragement from Arne Slot, because we haven't been on a winning streak recently. We've drawn a lot of games. Do you know what I mean? But the important thing is we haven't lost. So yeah, that's for me. That's where you take encouragement from them draws. We didn't lose, so that's all you tell them. We didn't lose. We drew. We didn't lose. So have that one, yeah, and then you tell them, boom, this is Manchester City that we're playing now, but they're not the best version of themselves, are they? Let's be real. All we have to do is go out and play our football, and we'll beat them. So there's little things like that. Words of encouragement that Arne Slot would have to tell them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And end of the day, when the only thing that you guys need to be worried about is staying at first place. Because you've seen him in the interviews. I don't know if you've watched his press conferences. The last one I watched, he was saying, like, when we drew against, could have been Everton, right? He come out and he just says the best things, man. Arne Slot, he really does. He come out and he said, at the end of the day, the only thing that we can draw from all of this is we're still first. Yeah, we haven't got another position that we can go to. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're chasing some first place. We're first, and we're still 7 points clear, whatever points we was at the time clear. So we're just first, and we have to stay first, and that's basically his point. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because there's nowhere else to go. So yeah, when I heard him say that, it's like, nah, man, it's the truth, innit? You just got to stay first. Do you know what I mean? We've still got the little points gap, is what he was emphasising as well. Do you know what I mean? And I just thought, this manager's a don, serious, man, because he's really calculated and really thinks about what he's saying before he says it. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't have any pause moments in him. Do you know what I mean? He's a really, really intelligent guy. Like, and he's just, when it comes to his football, man, he's a football connoisseur. You get me? And this is why I can see him becoming an elite manager at Liverpool. He's on his way there. Do you know what I mean? He really is. Once he lifts his first trophy, his first trophy in his first season, the Premier League, crazy. Got to put respect in his name. He's not getting enough respect. All I'm hearing is people say, but he inherited Jurgen Klopp's team, though. Yeah, anyway, so what? He still had to put his mark on it. And I'm not hearing enough people giving him respect for that. I'm not. He's put his mark on the team. Yeah, and now we're playing a more controlled game of football. Do you know what I mean? Still got the Jurgen Klopp way where we will rush forward to get a goal. But then after we've got the goal, we'll tend to sit back. We'll tend to relax. Do you know what I mean? And we won't press for another goal unless it makes sense. Yeah, because that's what the boss wants. You don't want them pressing for goals, throwing everything but the kitchen sink all the time. Do you know what I mean? Going gun ho. Do you know what I'm saying? All the time. Sometimes you can relax. I'm telling you, if we went gun ho with Manchester City, they get a goal. Probably even two. Because all you're going to be is open at the back. Now we're going to play this high line where they can just loop balls over the top. Do you know what I mean? To the likes of the Mamouches of the world. Now he's coming, he's lighting things up for them. Do you know what I mean? Nearly got a goal yesterday. You know? It's a little bit offside. If he runs back and then runs forward, he's in. You know what I mean? But he's getting used to the Premier League. He's still adapting to his new surroundings, you know. But I see a very good player in there. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you had to play against your big brother in Mo yesterday. And obviously, he might school you. Do you know what I mean? And then get you in a headlock and rub the top of your head. Do you know what I mean? That big brother style, you get me? Like, yeah. Just chill, little bro, innit? You get what I'm saying? Don't watch no face, innit? You get me? You know big brother's here to represent for the family, innit? Relax. You get what I'm saying? And that kind of know yourself, innit? Know your place. You know what I'm saying? Big brother style. Yeah? Chill. And it don't be burping around the dinner table, mamoosh. You get what I'm saying? Have some manners. You get me? Take your elbows off the table, man. You get me? Yeah, real talk. Don't get it twisted, man. Big brother style. You know what I mean? Mum, you alright, yeah? You get what I'm saying? We saying, Dad, you cool? Big bro style. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because right now you're looking at the best player in the world in Mohamed Salah. It's nothing long. There's no hype. There's no exaggeration. There's no nothing. Best player in the world. Messi and them man had their time. You get what I'm saying? And you're not going to tell me that Mbappe is the best player in the world now. He's scored a hat-trick. Big deal. Where have you been for most of the season? Missing. So we're not trying to hear nothing about Mbappe. You get what I'm saying? It's all about Mohamed Salah. You get me? If you're looking for elite players, right, and best of the best, you got to go over where Mohamed Salah is, man. You got to say, you know what? I'll take my hat off this guy. He's fucking doing it right now. You know what I mean? And I feel like he needs a Ballon d'Or for how well he's playing, man. You know what I mean? We're guaranteed to win the league now. You know, people can say, oh, we still got 11 games or 11 points. But do you see Arsenal catching us? I don't. And they're not a bad team, Arsenal. They're a good team. But they're just not good enough to catch Liverpool. That's all it is. 11 points clear. They couldn't catch us when we was 4 or 5 points. How are they going to catch us when we're 11 points? And there's more points to get. We're probably going to finish the season like 15 to 20 points clear now. Mark my words. You get me? Because I think we're ready to kick on from this Manchester City game now and get more points and stop dropping them, you know? I think our mentality is back. Do you know what I mean? Because it left for a little bit, which is kind of understandable, man. We're picking up the draws. Yeah, it's frustrating to see us drawing all the time. But at the end of the day, we've had a lot of wins this season. You know, we've lost one game. Do you know what I mean? Like, so come on, man. What do you want from us? You know what I mean? We're only human. The players are human. This is what a lot of people forget. Even me sometimes. I forget these guys are human as well, just like us. They're going to get tired. They're going to get a little bit fatigued mentally, if not physically. It's a tough gig trying to win the Premier League. It's not easy. Do you know what I mean? If it was easy, Arsenal would have done it in a couple of years. They came close. Do you know? It's not an easy gig, man. So, you know, hats off to Liverpool, and because nobody thought that they was going to be in a title race this season. And this is why you have to give them their respect and start hating on them. You get what I'm saying? Take your fan glasses off and give football its respect. Liverpool are playing good football. Give them their respect, man. You get me? Because if you like football, you'll get, I swear to God, if I supported Arsenal or a Tottenham or any other team, I love football. So I'd be looking at Liverpool, and as much as I'd hate them and envy them, I'd have to give them their respect. There was times as a kid, you know, Arsenal kicking it, Invincibles and 1 and 2. You know, even way before that, man. I'm talking like when they won their first Premier League, like when they had Ian Wright. Do you know what I mean? And Bergkamp and that, right? When they won their first Premier League, Arsene Wenger just come in. They was playing some really fucking good football back then. And as a Liverpool supporter, we wasn't playing good football. And I had to look at these guys and just respect football and know that, they're playing good football, innit? I have to take my fan glasses off and say, yo, as much as I hate them, right, they're playing good football. And guess what? My neighbours were Arsenal supporters, right? So every time they won, I had to wear them cunts chair. I love them. They're lovely people, the neighbours I grew up with. They're lovely. But the rivalry was real. It was on. We used to argue all the time about who's the better teams. Yeah? And all we had to lean on as Liverpool supporters was, the 70s, right? In the early 80s, the 80s when they picked up a load of trophies. But, this was like the 90s when I was growing up. We won shit. Talking like 93, 94, we were probably at our worst. 92 was at our worst ever. I'm like a 10-year-old kid, 9-year-old kid. I'm arguing with my neighbours about fucking football. Yeah. Even the Bergkamp era. I'm like 11, 12, 13. I'm arguing with my neighbours about football, man. Crazy, man. Arsenal was a very good team back in the day. They was. And Manchester United were the GOATs. They were the GOATs. I used to hate Eric Cantona with a passion. Fucking hate that guy, right? Because, he ruined my childhood. Because, when he's on the pitch, it's just, it's goals galore. The amount of goals he slapped in against Liverpool. Like, I used to fucking hate him. I'm not going to lie, with a passion, man. When he left Manchester United, we threw a party. I'm not going to lie. Back at mine, we literally bought cake. We had fizzy pop. We had it all, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Even had a bit of alcohol. Serious. No, man, I hate Eric Cantona with a passion. I can't lie. But yeah, man, long gone them days, isn't we? Manchester United now, fucking hell. It's just an interesting watch. I've run out of words to dog them. I can't dog them any more than I have in my last ones and that, man. So now all I can do is just say it's an interesting watch. And, we just have to watch the play with them and see how it unfolds, because they got Hammer in him, and when Amarin first came in, they was getting gassed. But all they done was gaslit themselves, right? Because Amarin is going through it right now. Absolutely through it. He's walking through the sewers, right? And he's with a fucking match lit, trying to see where he's going. It stinks of shit down there, okay? Yeah, and the match has burnt his fingers. Yeah, the match is out and he has to light another one. Yeah, just so you can see where he's going. You better hope there's no gas pipes down there split, okay? The fucker's gonna blow up. Yeah, seriously, man. Walking through the sewers. That's Amran, with that team. It's unreal, man. Unreal what he's going through. And, they thought he was going to be the guy. He's just going to come in. He's Jesus the Messiah, and he's going to turn water into wine, and fish and hard bread's going to drop from the sky and everyone's going to eat good. Nah, these cunts can't finish their dinner. Those strikers at Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then they got a problem with defending as well. And this is why they're done at it. Do you know what I mean? Like, probably their midfield, is probably the only place where they're not too shabby. The back shabby, the front shabby. Do you know what I mean? The midfield, that's where you could build the team around. Because you've got Ngate, he's not a bad defensive midfielder. As much as people don't like Bruno Fernandes, he's not a bad footballer on his day. Do you know what I mean? He's just inconsistent. But on his day, if you can get him on his day a little bit more, you could build a team around him. You can. Because he's not a Portuguese international for nothing. Do you get what I mean? And I've seen worse players than him. I don't like him. He looks like Ratatouille. Do you know what I mean? But he's fucking, there's worse players than him out there. And then you've got this new boy in Ahmed. Do you know what I mean? You've got Kobe Mainu. So, for me, the midfield is where you should be focusing to build a team around if you're the Manchester United manager. And dead the back, dead the front, innit? And get some new players in, man. Do you know what I mean? That can actually do the things that you need them to do. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's an interesting watch with Manchester United, and just wanna see how all that unfolds. You know, like Arsenal, man, what's killed Arsenal off is they didn't get the black Harry Kane in Ivan Toney during the summer. They didn't buy the black Harry Kane, man. They missed that. They would have just bought him. I'm telling you, they would have overtook Liverpool at least once or twice this season. You know, but all Arteta's done around there is buy bare garbage. The man them gave him the money and he just spent it on bare shit. You understand? And just been bumped a million times. Chelsea bumped you. West Ham bumped you. Like, how many times you gonna get bumped for players, bro? How many times you gonna let these clubs swindle you, right, for your money and give you some garbage in return? It's mad to see. Do you know what I mean? And this is a manager that's saying that he's going for the title. It's like, you can't go for the title and keep getting bumped the way you get bumped. It's mental, man. It's mental. Because, you know, how many times you gonna get the Irish jam? Yeah, how many times you gonna let these Irish guys pull up on you and ask you if you want? Do you want to buy Jokeres? You know, and you're like, yeah, and then you open the box and it's Carl Havertz inside. Like, come on, bruv. How many times are you gonna let these Irish guys and then they drive off with your money? How many times? Eh? You shake the box, you think it's Jokeres. You open it, they've drove off now. You've gave them your money. Thank you, and they drove off. Yeah. Right, and now you open the box, it ain't Jokeres in there, it's fucking Jesus. How many times? Serious, man. Irish jam, that's all they be giving you. Like, it's crazy, absolutely crazy, man. And then when you're not getting the Irish jam, you're buying a load of defenders when you know you need a forward. You spend £115 million, £115 million on Jesus and Carl Havertz. Jesus and Carl Havertz. They don't make one good forward. Let's be real. You put them motherfuckers and molded them together. Pause. They don't make one good forward. It's crazy, yeah? Crazy. You could have went out and bought Victor Osimhen for that money. Ivan Toney was going for 40 million. Could have bought him. Do you know what I mean? It's like, the fuck are you doing, Arteta? Serious, man. And it's crazy to watch, like, from another perspective and aspect, not being a supporter. Do you know what I mean? I'm just watching and thinking, fucking hell, man. They need a new manager big time. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully they don't get one for now, but they could do with a new manager. Because I think Arteta's brought them as far as he can bring them. You know what I mean? Like, and he's claiming that he done the treble with 2 community shields and 1 FA Cup. Bro, that's not a treble, bro. It's not. Yeah, and you've done it in different seasons. So to do the treble has to be in the same season. And it then definitely ain't community shields that we're talking about here. Yeah, yes, we are talking about the FA Cup, but we're not talking about community shields. That doesn't get mentioned around the dinner table. Community yeah. That's what it is. It's community community shush. Yeah. That is not a trophy. Okay? If you're making a joke, that's like the dumbest joke ever. You know what I mean? And like, as a fan, I wouldn't want to hear my manager talking like that. Do you get me? Like, it's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? And the team you won the FA Cup with was not your team. You know, and you had some good players in that team that you could do with right now, like Aubameyang, Pepe, yeah, Lacazette, yeah. You got rid of all the bad boys, to be honest, that won you the FA Cup. I haven't replaced them. Have not replaced them. So this is where the trouble is, man. Do you know what I mean? But you know, whatever, innit? Like, it's not my problem. Long may it continue a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not scared of the competition as well. Like, I don't mind if Arsenal pick their game up. Do you know what I mean? Because that means Liverpool have to pick their game up more. Do you know, we haven't had any transfers, so that's going to be interesting in the summer to see who we let go of and who we bring in. You know what I mean? So that also strengthens the team. Do we sign Mo Salah again, Virgil van Dijk and Trent? Who knows? Do you know what I mean? But if you want to continue to win more trophies, I think that is the logical thing to do. Get your checkbook out and wrap these guys up because they're there right now. You know, and then after that, you can get an atlas out, start looking around the world to fucking see who else we can bring in that's of any quality. Do you know what I mean? Because we've got a few areas that we need to fill in that team. You know, and that's what's killing it as well, man. That's why you have to give loads of credit to the manager, and you have to give him his respect because at the end of the day, we've got voids in that team still. And we're 11 points clear, about to lift the title, right? If that don't deserve respect, I don't know what does. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, stop telling the man about he inherited Klopp's team, yeah, who didn't even win it last season. Who fell off. Stop telling him that, innit? Yeah? Because at the end of the day, that team fell off last season, innit? Under Klopp, because he ran out of ideas. Right? This guy's come with fresh ideas, and this is why we're 11 points clear. Give him his credit, man. Give him his credit. Yeah? These pundits out there, overpaid to chat shit. Give him his credit, man. Stop hating on him, innit? That's all it is. That's all it is. You know them way there. Yeah? And now it's going to be a mad one to see Liverpool lift the title. The team that wasn't involved in it. It was a Manchester City and Arsenal title race. Nothing to do with Liverpool. They're not involved. Yeah, but Liverpool, they're not involved. They're not involved. Don't tell me about no Liverpool. They're not involved. That's how people was talking, you know, in the summer, right, before the season started. No, I don't want to hear about Liverpool in no title race. Arsenal and Manchester City. Get this in your head. Arsenal, Manchester City. Can you get that in your knuckle brain? Like that's what people's trying. Now look, it ain't none of them, and it's Liverpool. Now what we saying? Hold that. We'll talk. Yeah, rat a tat tat. Hold that. Yeah, come on, man. You know how the thing goes. Yeah, shocks and surprises, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm surprised by Liverpool. At first place and gonna lift the trophy and everything. I didn't think it. You know, in my wildest dreams, yeah, but not in reality. You know what I mean? So for them to be doing it in reality, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, man. But yo, I'm gonna wrap it up here. You get what I'm saying? Thank you for listening to listening. Thank you for listening to another episode of My Honest Opinion. Yeah, like I said, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. You know, none but love. Peace.